Beautiful, and home to the Madden studios. This is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
He had the numbers of the game last week. That if you win, you talk about it being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Right back. And the ball is knocked out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. The hitter here, it's complete. That's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 32-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
Over the middle and caught by McConkey.
He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And it gives him a nice pickup.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On play action, they'll throw.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Point after right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Mobley. And that's incomplete.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury.
Here's 2nd and 10 now for 35.
Alert!
Now a give, right side. Burnett. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Operating from the gun. Mobley.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bears.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle, he's got Golden.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Roll.
They run the counter. It's Burnett. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Mobley.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short. He didn't get there. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here.
That one complete to McConkey.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 41 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek and take a break.
2nd and goal from the 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
2nd and 11. On the right side, he finds Burnett. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
So this game, Charles, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. 2nd and 14. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And I do believe this is going to line up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play?
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Let's go now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mobley.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
They'll set up a throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 28.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. That one taken in by Neighbor.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go with the keeper. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and 13. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
3rd and 9 here.
Come on. Hey.
Back to throw. Mobley.
To the sideline and incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get it going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is the man quarterbacking the G-Men. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Giants have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they play host to the New England Patriots. And here is the running back. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Bills with a 14-10 lead at the half. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
A drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
It's good for Orlando. First down.
Here we go, shot it.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw again.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
A 58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of lugging behind it. And that will extend their lead even further.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, set. Cowboy it. Ready, ready.
In motion, the tight end. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
To about the 40-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Let's go now.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Lamb McConkey, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Looking to throw. Mobley. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ortiz. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 40 yards up. The punt, 2 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Well, the Vikings offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Open man down the field, it's Bowers. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 62 yards. They'll look to throw here. This is caught.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
At the Bears' 2-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
For a Bears first down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
First down.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. Mobley. Over the middle, complete. That's Ortiz. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Come on.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. Mobley. And this one complete to Burnett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Another Bears first down. A gain of 26 yards.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Slot man moves right.
70.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and put the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got this down to the 35.
So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Mobley. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards go on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Mobley.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Looks running. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Burnett. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
19.
Operating from the gun. Mobley. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He'll try to do it himself.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. The Vikings offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Orlando, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bears, that first win remains elusive. They drop to 0-12 now with the loss here. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.